Ever since I've made this clock, I feel like something is missing. It feels a little incomplete, almost like there's a void that needs to be filled. And the internet feels the same way. In this video, we're going to correct this. My name is Ketturah, and let's get started. After scouring the internet trying to find a way that I didn't have to use resin to make my eyeballs, I found several creators that came up with a creative solution. And the solution was using a fillable plastic ornament. During this time of year, you can find them at almost every craft store. I'll be using Super Sculpey Medium for the iris. If you're playing along at home, your clay of choice will work just as well. I'm using Sculpey because I have it on hand. I'll start by sculpting a circle. A little over 1/2 inch thick. I trimmed a little off the top to make it nice and even. For the pupil of my eye, I will be using an octopus for my inspiration. I will carve out the pupil completely to make a forbidden donut. Before I go much further, I'd like to make sure it fits inside the ornament. My needle tool will be doing the heavy lifting for the texture on my iris. To break up the repeating lines that I've put in my iris already, I'll go back through with my needling tool and randomly add more detail. To soften up the harsh lines that I've just put in, I'll be using my wire rake tool. Now that I'm happy with the shape, there's a couple things I'm going to do before I send my forbidden donut to the oven. I'll start by scooping clay out of the back of the sculpture. This will help keep your Sculpey from burning in the oven. Next, I will use a stiff bristle brush and wash it with isopropyl alcohol to get rid of the fingerprints. For my Kraken's eye, I wanted to give it a nice bright yellow color with blue and purple accents. I'll be painting some gold on the inner part of the iris. I saw Kazul do it in one of her videos, and I thought it looked really cool. On the outside of the iris, I'll be blending in some metallic blue. I'm not going to go crazy with the blue because I want yellow to be the main color of this eyeball. I'd like to take a moment and thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, could you like this video? And if you're looking for more content like this, we have over 280 videos available for you right now. And because I can't help myself, a little bit of UV reactive fluorescent purple. To finish up painting the iris, I'll be using some interference paint. Interference paints are sometimes called pearlescent paint or iridescent paint. Interference paint does not have a strong pigment. It is intended to be painted over another color, and it interferes with the light that goes through to the color on the bottom. I like using these paints because it adds another layer of dimension on my piece. To make the pupil, I'm going to use 3mm EVA foam. I cut out a circle the same diameter as the iris, and then glued it to the back. To finish up the eyeball, I gave it a coat of high gloss varnish. I did a quick test fit to see where the eyeball would be sitting inside the clock. I will be attaching the eyeball to an EVA foam floor mat. Once I have the ornament in place, I could be done here, or I could go into overtime. For the eyelid, I'll be using EVA foam clay. Off camera, I started to sketch out exactly where I wanted the eyelid and the extra flesh to go. A little bit of water to help adhere the clay to the mat. When working with EVA foam clay, when the water evaporates out of the clay, it will shrink a bit, and this is why I'm going a little larger and a little more exaggerated than I would if I used another clay. When I have all the clay in place, I let it dry for about 20 to 30 minutes so it gets a nice thick skin on it. Then I will come back through and add some wrinkles. Off camera, I added the first couple of base layers. I started with a nice ochre, then I did a layer of wine, and then I came back and painted the edges with a dark purple. The final round of painting, I'll be using Vermillion. I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I hope this has inspired you to go out and create a monster eyeball of your own. My name is Ketturah, and I will see you next time. Now let's check out those final results.